That's the story of my life. Right there in black and white. And if it looks like we were scared to death, like a couple of kids just trying to save each other, should have seen it in color. A picture's worth 1,000 words, but you can't see what those shades of gray keep covered. Should have seen it in color. Said, Grandpa, what's this picture here? It's all black and white. It ain't real clear. Is that you there? He said, yeah, I was 11. Thank you. Well, my buckle makes impressions on the inside of her thigh. There are little feathered Indians where we tussled through the night. If I'd known she was religious, then I wouldn't have came stone to the house of such an angel who fucked up to get back home. Looking over West Virginia, smoking spirits on the roof. She asked, ain't anybody told you that them things are bad for you? I said, many folks have warned me. There's been several people try, but up till now there ain't been nothing that I couldn't leave behind. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering song softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly out, or run across the river just to hold you tonight. Well, my heart is sweating bullets from the circles it has erased, like a little feathered Indian calling out the clouds to rain. I'd go running through the thicket, I'd go careless through the thorns, just to hold her for a minute, though it'll leave me wanting more. Hold me close, my dear. Sing your whispering songs softly in my ear, and I will sing along. Honey, tell me how your love runs true, and how I can always count on you. Be there when the bullets fly out, or run across the river just to hold you tonight. Thank you. This next song here is one of mine. It's the first song I ever wrote. Well, I got shipped off the other day to a sandy place so far away. My mama cried the day I left. I told her it'd be okay. I got my boots, my shirt, and my gun, sweating all day in that desert sun. I can't wait till I'll be coming home. I'm coming home, coming home. Tell my mom and dad that I am coming home. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell everyone in town that I am coming home. The lead started flying and things got hot. Me and my boys were in this pretty tight spot. Felt that stinging, burning pain, and I knew that I had just been shot. They carried me out of the green zone. They told me I was not alone. My sergeant said, son, we're taking you home. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. Tell my sweetheart that I am coming home. Coming home, I'm coming home. Tell everyone I love that I am coming home. Well, everyone in town was waiting for me. All my friends and family, they all had smiles on their faces, and they planned this party like you wouldn't believe. They looked for a tall young man who left his home to defend this land. They were proud that their boy was coming home. And after every soldier was off the plane, a man in uniform tried to explain a flag draped box with a soldier's name. Excuse me, ma'am, this is hard to say, but your son fell that day. We were proud to carry your boy home. I'm finally home, I'm finally home. With my brothers up here, I am not alone. I'm finally home, please be strong. You can visit me anytime at Harlington. Thank you. I get drunk, I talk to God. And I say I'm sorry for all the things I'm not. I mean every word I say, and I promise I can change. When I get drunk and talk to God. When I talk to God, I tell him why we're through. I'll tell him all the things I did and didn't do. I'll say I can't be alone, and he'll say, son, you're on your own. 'Cause when I talk to God, I tell him why we're through. I wish that I could go to church, but I'm too ashamed of me. I hate the fact it takes a bottle to get me on my knees. And I hope he'll forgive the things you ain't forgot. When I get drunk and talk to God. When I talk to God, I thank him for the time. All those precious years that you were mine, oh mine. I know he's a busy man, but Lord, he'll help me if he can. When I talk to God, I thank him for the time. I wish that I could go to church, but I'm too ashamed of me. I hate the fact it takes a bottle to get me on my knees. And I hope he'll forgive the things you ain't forgot. When I get drunk, talk to God. Yeah, when I get drunk and talk to God. Thank you. This next song is the first song I ever released. If you like, you can check it out anywhere music is streamed. This song is called Pretty New Diamond. Up in New England, that girl sure loved me. We got together and brought things to life. So I did buy her a pretty new diamond and asked that sweet woman if she'd be my wife. It was a kind of feeling that love songs are made of. With that sweet woman, I'd spend the rest of my life. before she came along. I was a-hurtin', but at the end of my tunnel I saw no light. Fast forward a few months later, she broke my heart, and I can't keep going, so guess I'll just sit here and get drunk tonight. Her vows, they meant nothing, and she ran to a stranger, and with Johnny Walker I'm passing my time. And I asked the Lord, what should I do? But I'm too drunk to hear him tonight. So I'll sit with my bottle while Hank Sr. singing. I'm so lonesome I could cry. But don't worry, this story does have a happy ending. She gave me back that pretty new diamond that broke my heart a second time. But I got the last laugh when I pawned off her ring, 'cause I bought me a dime bag and a case of Coors Light. I asked the Lord, what should I do? But I'm too drunk to hear him tonight. So I'll sit with my bottle while Hank Sr. singing. I'm so lonesome I could cry. And I asked the Lord, what should I do? But I'm too drunk to hear him tonight. I'll sit with my bottle while Hank Sr. singing. I'm so lonesome I could cry. So I'll sit with my bottle while Hank Sr. singing. I'm so lonesome I could cry. Thank you. I got a letter from an old mailbox I forgot I had at an old truck stop. I read it once and then I read it again. I could hardly keep from crying. I've been driving around the last week or so with an empty truck I don't ever load. And I don't care, 'cause to tell you the truth, I think I might be dying. And it's trucker speed, Benzedrine, Percocets and feta beans, black beauties and West Coast turnarounds. When the coast is clear, I'll drive with my knees and mix it all up in a recipe with Coca-Cola and coffee to wash it down. Yeah, sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. At the side of the road, he said, you're a mess. When I told him that she didn't leave an address, then he got another call and said, wait right here, I'll be back in a little while. So I put my head across my arms, slept on a wheel for an hour or more. Then I started it up and took off into the night. And it's trucker speed, Benzedrine, Percocets and amphetamines, black beauties and West Coast turnarounds. When the coast is clear, I'll drive with my knees, mix it all up in a recipe with Coca-Cola and coffee to wash it down. Yeah, sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Well, I've been high center, low throttle, when I couldn't stop, pissed in a bottle. I've been so lonesome I made Hank Williams look like a party of five. Well, I've been beat up, broke down, loaded on a truck and driven into town. I always thought she'd be there at the end of the line. Yes, I always thought she'd be there at the end of the line. And it's trucker speed, Benzedrine, Percocets and amphetamines, black beauties and West Coast turnarounds. When the coast is clear, I'll drive with my knees, mix it all up in a recipe with Coca-Cola and coffee to wash it down. Yes, sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Yes, sometimes I feel like my wheels ain't touching the ground. Thank you. I'm sorry, I don't know that Willie Nelson song, but I will do another Willie Nelson song, I promise. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. Maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I should have. If I made you feel second best, girl, I'm sorry I was blind, but you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Maybe I didn't hold you all those lonely, lonely times. And I guess I never told you I'm so happy that you're mine. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. But tell me that your sweet love hasn't died. Then give me one more chance to keep you satisfied. I'll keep you satisfied. Little things I should have said and done, I just never took the time. But you're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Thank you. That beard's always on my mind. Well, I woke up this morning, it was drizzle and rain. Round the curb, come a passenger train. Heard somebody yodel and a hobo moan. Jimmy, he's dead, it's been a long time gone, been a long time gone. Long time gone. If you want to get to heaven, got a DIE. You got to put on your coat and tie. Want to get the rabbit out the LOG, you got to make a cold motion like a DOG, like a DOG. DOG. Got a good woman, what's the matter with me? What makes me want to love every woman I see? I was traveling when I met her, now I'm traveling again. Every woman she sees looks like a place that came in. Place that came in. Place that came in. Got my name painted on my my shirt. I ain't no ordinary dude. I don't have to work, don't have to work. Don't have to work. This is another one of my songs. The song is called Demons. Voices inside me make me question all that I've said. So I try to escape them with weed pills and cigarettes. I welcome the feeling of numbing my racing mind. But my clock's ticking faster and I'm watching it run out of time. My mind races circles round things that haven't happened yet. And it replays the memories I'm trying so hard to forget. And I fear the silence more than anything else in this world. So I'm playing my songs, hoping someday my voice will be heard. You look at me and think I've got it all figured out. A man so sure of himself and not filled with doubts. But it's a battle each day to pull myself up off of the ground. So I hope you remember my voice when I'm not around. These demons inside me make me question what's in my head. Thank you. Just some good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Straighten the curves, trotting the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way the only way they know how. Yep. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. I'm a good old boy, You know my mama loved me, but she don't understand. They keep a showing my hands and not my face on TV. Making their way the only way they know how. Yeah. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Just some good old boys, wouldn't change if they could. Fighting the system like two modern day Robin Hoods. Here's an interesting fun fact for you. That song was written on toilet paper. Waylon Jennings showed up to the studio and they said, hey, we got you on contract. You got to write a song for the Dukes of Hazzard TV show. When he showed up to the studio to record this song, he said, so what song you want me to sing? And they said, no, you were supposed to write the song, and now we're going to sue you for not writing it. And he said, hold on a second, I got to use the restroom. He went in the bathroom and wrote that whole song and then walked back out and handed it to him. And that's the Dukes of Hazzard theme. If you didn't know that, now you do. This is my favorite love song. Well, I'm a stone's throw from the mill, and I'm a good walk to the river. When my working day is over, we'll go swim our cares away. Put your toes down in the water and a smile across your face, and tell me that you love me, lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the sharpest chisel that your hands have ever held, but darling, I can love you well till our roll is called all night. And I've seen my share of trouble and I've held my weight in shame, but I'm baptized in your name, oh my lovely Lady May. Lord, the wind can leave you shivering as it waltzes o'er the leaves. It's been rushing through my timber till your love brought on my spring. Now the mountains all are blushing and they don't know what to say, except a good long line of praises for my lovely Lady May. Now I ain't the toughest hickory that your axe has ever felled, but I'm a hickory just as well. I'm a hickory all the same. I came crashing through the forest as you cut my roots away, but I fell a good long ways for my lovely Lady May. Thank you. Bathrooms are good to go. Yeah! No more public urination. I did the Meet the Fockers reference there. We're going to go by the, if it's yellow, let it mellow. If it's brown, flush it down policy. I was just a normal guy. Life was just a 9 to 5 with bills and pressure piled up to the sky. She never asked, she knew I'd been hanging with my wilder friends, looking for some other way to fly. 3 days straight was no big feat to get by on no food or sleep, and crazy was becoming my new norm. Well, I'd pass out on the bedroom floor, sleep right through the calm before the storm. My life was just an old routine, every day the same damn thing. I couldn't even tell I was alive. But I tell you, the cost of living, it ain't nothing like the cost of living high. That Southern Baptist parking lot is where I'd go to smoke my pot, sit there in my pickup truck and pray, staring at that giant cross just reminded me that I was lost. It just never seemed to point the way. As soon as Jesus turned his back, I'd find my way across the track, looking just to score another deal. With my back against that damn 8-ball, I didn't have to think or talk or feel. My life was just an old routine, every day the same damn thing. Hell, I can't even tell if I'm alive. But I tell you, the cost of living, it ain't nothing like the cost of living high. My whole life went through my head, laying in that motel bed, watching as the cops kicked in the door. I had a job and a piece of land. My sweet wife was my best friend, but I traded that for cocaine and a whore. With my newfound sobriety, I've got the time to sit and think of all the things I had and threw away. This prison is much colder than that one that I was locked up in just yesterday. My life was just an old routine, every day the same damn thing. Hell, I can't even tell if I'm alive. But I tell you, the cost of living, it ain't nothing like the cost of living high. But I tell you, That cost of living, it ain't nothing like the cost of a living high. Thank you. All right, folks, I only got a few more songs left for the end of the night here, but I just want to say thank you to everybody who came out to see me play tonight. Thank you for coming out and supporting the barn. Thank you to the barn for having us. Thank you for bearing with us with these septic issues. I'm sure, it's not always convenient, but I appreciate you guys sticking around. And if you haven't heard me before and you like what you heard tonight, check out my website, nickbosse.com. You can see everywhere I'm playing. You'll see all my music, links to my music. And I got a new EP coming out at the end of March. We're going to have an album release party about 15 minutes from here at a place called Phoenix Dining and Entertainment. We have an album release party on March 25th for my new record. It's going to be a lot of fun. Everybody that comes in, when you pay your cover at the door, everybody will get a signed CD. Very excited for that. And as always, thank you. I just really appreciate you guys coming out and supporting live local music. I got a few more tunes for you. I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. I find it very, very easy to be true. I find myself alone when each day is through. Yes, I'll admit that I am a fool for you. Because you're mine, I walk the line. As sure as night is dark and day is light, I keep you on my mind both day and night. And happiness I've known proves that it's right. Because you're mine, I walk the line. You've got a way to keep me on your side. You give me cause for love that I can't hide. For you I know I'd even try to turn the tide. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Ooh, oh, I keep a close watch on this heart of mine. I keep my eyes wide open all the time. I keep the ends out for the tie that binds. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Because you're mine, I walk the line. Thank you. I am. It's tempting. No, I'm sorry. My voice is just not there for Tennessee. Just so you know, I apologize. I mean, I could do a different version of Tennessee whiskey. I just can't do Chris Stapleton's version. I could do the George Jones one though. You're as smooth Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I used to spend my night times in a ballroom. Liquor was the only life I'd known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. I looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. When you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. Oh, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. Oh, and I stay stoned on your love all the time. Oh. Thank you. This next song is a Travis Tritt song that has a lot of meaning to me. Bobby played his guitar on the harder side of town, where it's hard for a poor boy to find the money. He had dedication, had the heart and soul. Somehow knew he was born to play. People said, get a real job, support your family, 'cause there's no future in the road you're taking. He never said a word, the dreamer just kept on. Late at night you could hear him say, and he'd say, well, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. Well, I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. The road was a struggle. Took him 10 years to the top. But now he's number one on the stage and the radio. Still he can't believe how people come from miles around. When it seemed like only yesterday, he would say, well, I'm gonna be somebody, yeah. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. Well, I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. Bobby played his hometown one full moon August night, when he heard a voice in the front row saying, there was a sandy-haired river boy with those same old hungry eyes that looked up at Bobby and said, well, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. Well, I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. Well, I'm gonna be somebody. One of these days I'm gonna break these chains. Well, I'm gonna be somebody someday. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. You can bet your hard-earned dollar I will. Thank you. Let's do a sing-along together to usher out the night. Thank you once again for coming out and supporting live local music and supporting country music and myself. Like I said earlier, if you guys like what you heard, check me out on nickbosse.com. That's NICKBOSSE.com. Here's what I'll leave you guys with. It's a sing-along. I'm sure at this point everybody's drank enough to where you don't, feel any inhibition. So just sing along, belt it out as loud as you can. And you know the words, God damn it, you know the words. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life was old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gathered round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue waters, dark and dusty, painted on the skies. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrop in my eye. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear a voice in the morning hours she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. All right, we're gonna do it all together right now. Ready? Country roads take me home to the place I belong, West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home, country road. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night. God bless you. Drive safe and fuck COVID-19.